Good morning, everybody. It is the 26th of November. We are up here at the Cherry Tunnel on Penns. Gonna walk down through, see if we can catch some fish. It's the last Sunday of hunting, so there's a bunch of guys up here hunting, but I think there's only one fisherman. So we'll get out the whole stream by ourselves. You excited, Frankie? So we'll catch on the stream. So if you've never been up here, this tunnel is super cool. You gotta take your kids, you gotta take your wife, your fishing buddy. You just gotta walk it. It's pretty cool. I think it's about a 5-mile trail too. So really cool. So this is us coming out of the other side of the tunnel. This is first time we've been up here and fished this section. It's really cool to walk through the tunnel. I made the mistake of trying to walk up the other side of the creek, which ended up being like a 2-mile hike up onto the road, up over the mountain. So I highly recommend walking back through the tunnel as well. All right, so we get to the stream. The water is absolutely perfect, just a little bit off color. Had some rain over the last couple of days. It was on its way down, probably right around 350, 375 CFS. Still a little bit sketchy on those wonderful rocks that Penns is famous for. So yeah. Anyways, enjoy the show. I'm going to be catching some fish. Frankie, on the other hand, well, I don't get to outfish Frankie very much, so I'm going to enjoy this edit. So we're about hour into fishing. This was the first hookup for either one of us. Really slow. Right around, I don't know, noonish or so, they started to turn on. For the most part, everything was on the bottom fly, on the point. I was using a mic drop tied by Frankie, who is a wonderful tire. And this was fish number 2. We'll just keep them coming. This is fish number 3. Well, you kind of get the gist of the day, so. So after hooking up with a couple practice ones, I finally get into a nice fish who proceeds to take me on like a 10-minute fight that I cut down because of very poor cameramanship, because I don't even know what the heck I was doing with my GoPro. Apparently, I think you guys want to watch my hands, but yeah, I know that's not the case. So I'm going to cut this down a lot and just show you the cool shots. So here we go. Don't do that. Whoa. Woo! What a fish. It was a very, very nice fish. Probably about 18. Didn't have tape or anything like that to measure. Gorgeous colors. Just this is why I love to fish in the fall so much. And any other fly fishermen out there, this time of year is a little bit kind of goofy. Not much on the surface, but you can get to them. Man, you can get to them. So here comes another one. And yeah, I definitely outfished Frankie, and I'm just going to be a little bit happy about that. So here we go again, hooked up and more bad camera work. This is another good one. She's running me downstream. Well, if you've ever fished pens, you know how it is when you're trying to walk on the boulders and wonderful rocks that make up the proper river of Penns Creek. Yeah, I didn't fall though, so there's that. So yeah, but this was an exciting fight actually. See if I can't get some close-ups here for you guys. Good Lord, I was a little beat after that one. Took me way down from where I started, and well, you can see by my, well, yeah, I'm a little bit close up, and there's a pretty one. So after landing, I don't know, that was 5, 6, something like that. I was like, you know what? I wonder what Frankie's doing. Plus, I was tired and out of breath, and well, my feet were cold, and I caught a bunch of fish, and I just wanted to see what Frankie was doing. So I figured I'd play him a song and give him a little still shot here. Frankie ain't caught no fish yet.
All by myself anymore. Hard to show. Sometimes
Fish won't bite my fly.
love so distant and obscure remains the cure.
No fish for Frankie. I think I may have gotten a little carried away with this segment. Yeah, I love Frankie, and he outfishes me almost every single time on every single body of water. But hey, sometimes you just gotta deal with the cards you're dealt on that day, and like the gambler says, you gotta know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em.
Knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him a bottle and a drink down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table, there'll be time.
Not enough accounting when the dealing's done. Well, I got me another fish on. Don't know what Frank is doing. I got a big in and I gotta fight him good. This took about 15 minutes and I even had people watching, but then they left right before I landed it and it pissed me off.
Check it out.
Just about going to wrap it up. Right now we're right below where that cabin is, if you're familiar with it. And Frankie and I are chit-chatting. And Frankie did catch some fish. I gave him a really hard time, but I just kind of had to do that because, again, he always outfishes me everywhere we go. Any water, whatever fish it is, he's going to kick my butt. So right now is when I decide I'm going to take a shortcut and walk 2.5 miles. So if you like what we're doing, please leave a comment. If you don't like what we're doing, please leave a comment. But we'll keep doing it because we love fishing. I'm going to go work out because I'm fat and I really don't just go back through the tunnel. I'm just telling you right now.